that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, that's not much. But you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Brown. Grant is out there with John Henson. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 spot. DeRozan. That's good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Detroit with the ball. Pass to Henson. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Mikhailuk. Detroit, no good that time either. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. DeRozan in the corner. Fader on the way. And Henson pulls it down.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Pass to Grant. Nice D from DeRozan.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from that.
Goes back up. And Henson pulls it down.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Knight passes to Brown. Knight against Murray. 5 to shoot. Grant kicks to Brown. From deep 3-point range, the shot by Knight no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. We discussed the challenge of defending a slasher like DeMar DeRozan. Staying in front and denying penetration are critical, of course, but his athleticism and ball handling make that easier said than done. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
It's a brand new era in Detroit, Kevin. I mean, Dwayne Casey has been given the reins, and there's a lot to like about the future. In this short time, has Detroit excited?
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Knight against Murray. The pass to Grant. Six on the shot clock. Knight for 3. It doesn't go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And Chris, for the Pistons, as we know, it's been a while without sustained success.
Yeah, Kevin, they are hoping that last year was a foundation type season. I mean, they had good results for them as they built this roster. This team is forming an identity and rebuilding the right way.
Detroit with the ball after the miss from Jakob Poeltl. Grant, that's good.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Tipped away and stolen by Knight. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Grant outside. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Grant the pass to Brown. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The shot by Knight, no good.
And the well is running. him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Now here's DeRozan. And Henson sends it back. Here's Pirtle. Detroit with the rebound. Outside Knight. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Knight looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over DeRozan.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up. But he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pistons trailing. Outside Knight. Grant dishes to Knight. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Knight against Murray. Now the dish to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. He squares up and sinks it. And it's 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he shouldn't. He's solid from that in-between.
Knight passes to Henson. Here's Mikhailuk. Passes it to Knight. Takes the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. And clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's White. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Mikhailuk. Shoots over White. That one a little long. San Antonio leading by 4. And Grant sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. The Spurs shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Now Murray. No points in the game yet for him. White finds Gay. Here's Pirtle. Out to White. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 5 now.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Knight against Murray. to Henson on the wing. Brown. Outside Knight. 4 on the clock to stop the run. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Now, there's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And, Chris, how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few, and if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Langston Galloway's checked in for Brandon Knight. Luke passes to Grant. Now Brown. And here is Henson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 to shoot. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Jordan McRae, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Galloway. Rocket 2. They could use a bucket. And it's White with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
To the paint. Here's Gay. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Spurs lead by 12. And there's the pass to Galloway. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw off from Henson. San Antonio leading by 10. Inside. And Grant sends it back. Here's McRae. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Mills with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Pirtle. Second shot opportunity. Passes it to Mills. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Here's Galloway. Shoots over Mills. No good off the back of the rim.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Schrempf. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
Here's Galloway. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And the shot no good from McRae. Spurs leading by 10. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Pirtle. 13 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
To the middle. The shot is good by McRae.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Mills looking it over. Down low, here's Pirtle. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Grant. McRae tips it back in. McRae has got 6 points.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Bounce pass Mills. Here's Gay. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Grant. Dishes it to Brown. Gay comes over with a double team. McRae kicks to Galloway. Again, the Pistons score.
A capable scorer. Galloway enjoys working in his mid-range game, I mean, from time to time.
Feeds it to White. And White with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now DeRozan. He's got 13. Over to the wing. And here's Mills for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
You're exactly right, GA. I mean, they've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
Spurs leading by 11. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, Medu is out there with Lyle. Then it's Mills, then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. The 55th pick back in 2009. Those picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills, now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0", and that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now. Oh, man, two of my favorite passes in the game.
And you see Jeremy Grant on this team, he means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
And he can't hit the second.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's good for two. 15 points for DeMar DeRozan.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Galloway, the pass to Maker. He kicks to Prince. Traps in the tray.
And that's smart basketball. Maker showing nice awareness there, spotting the open man.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Medu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot from 16. Rebounded by Maker. Pistons trail by 10. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Lyles. And here's Mills. Maker with the double team. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here's DeRozan. He's got 15 over Prince. And it's DeRozan missing. It's Prince on the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Prince has got 5 points so far.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. Pass to Forbes. There's the pass to Mills. Gets a very good look and converts. Mills has got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 8-point game. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And he comes up with the deuce. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
McCray passes to Grant. Shoots over Lyles. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Grant.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And they double up DeRozan to the wing on the left. The 3 from Mills. Rebound, Detroit.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Lyles. Kicks to DeRozan. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Galloway. Pass to Grant. Back to Galloway. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Here's Forbes. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside, McCray. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Mills. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Mills. DeRozan's got 21 in the game.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You got to like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Pistons making a change here. Knight's checked in. The pass to Prince.
I got him.
Grant dishes to Maker. Shot clock at 6. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from McCray.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And stolen by Knight. And here's the fast break. Knight leading the way. Here's McCray. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's DeRozan. The putback, the rebound by Prince. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. They get the rebound. Mills passes to Lyles, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throws good, Lyles. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Detroit with the ball, trailing by 4. Outside Knight, passes it to Prince. Shoots over DeRozan. Prince misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And he delivers another blow. Something got into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Detroit making a switch here. Mikhailuk is checked in. The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That's good from DeRozan.
And a coach that players love is Dwayne Casey. Very vet-friendly, sticks up for his guys in every post-game interview.
Yeah, Casey is very measured in his approach. He can be a bit slow to change at times, but his players appreciate the consistency.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Lyles. He kicks it to DeRozan. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Prince. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Maker. Bills with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. DeRozan against Prince. Count the basket. That's now 26 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Maker kicks to Prince. Drills it from outside. Prince has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mikhailuk. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Medu, and Walker's subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And Detroit with a change here, too. John Henson's checked in for Thonmaker. And both free throws good for Prince. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Walker kicks to Lyles, pass to Mills. Here's DeRozan, and that one is good. DeRozan's got 28 points for the game. Pistons trail by 4. Now the pass to Mikhailuk. He dishes it to Prince. Passes it to Mikhailuk. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Walker that time on the assist by Mills. Mills has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Knight. Inside. McRae kicks to Knight. Prince, the pass to Mikhailuk. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Mills. Knight against Walker. Pass to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Here's Mikhailuk. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Up top, Knight. Covered by Mills. The tray. The Pistons rebound. Henson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
The pass to Walker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Murray's checked in for Patty Mills. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Brown's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Walker. And so Knight will bring it up for the Pistons. 9-point game. It's Prince on the wing. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Dives for it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Murray, good. Murray's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jacks up a 3. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14.
Hate to say it, but he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this year.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Passes to Henson. Clock at 6. Pass to Mikhailuk. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. .103 left in the first half of the game. Poked loose.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Walker goes in. Some solid defense from Brown. Pistons trail by 13. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Here's Henson. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Knight against Murray. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
The floater. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Brown. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Prince with it. He's got 10. Shot clock at 5. Knight on the wing. They need this. Here's Henson. Brown trying to free himself up. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Henson. And that does it for the first half of play. Spurs lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 32 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, they're getting high percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They are definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
So it's the Spurs now. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Brandon Knight is out there with Brown. Then it's John Henson. Then there's Grant. And it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. Now, here is Knight, following the miss by DeRozan.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Murray surveying the D. Goes up the baseline, and he drops that one in. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Murray against Knight. Grant outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Grant's got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Knight. And DeRozan sends it back. White against Brown. Here's Gay. An easy 2 points on the layup.
The scoring skills of Gay aren't just limited to the mid-range and his perimeter. This is a guy who can get it done from the inside as well, thanks to his fantastic length.
Now, here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Knight for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Knight following the bucket by the Spurs. Over Murray. Again, the miss by Knight.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Murray dishes to Pirtle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Pirtle's got his second basket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now, here is Knight. Over Murray. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 13. Looking to end the run. That one wide left.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
Pirtle kicks to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Brandon Knight. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Galloway taking his time here. Murray against Grant. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. To end the cold streak. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Gay with no one around. No good on the triple.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And it's good. 2 points.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Spurs leading by 17. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. And they double up DeRozan. Back to Murray. Uncovered. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Grant outside. Henson in the post. Hurdles there. Kept alive. Back to Galloway.
I got ball. Get there, get there.
Goes up again.
Put it back, put it back.
That shot misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Murray. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Galloway. Back to Brown. High arcing shot.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Now here's Murray. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
The pass to Mikhailuk. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Henson the pass to Grant. Gay comes over with a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
And the Spurs with possession here. Here's San Antonio. They're on an 18-4 run right now. White finds Pirtle, and that one drops. Pirtle's got 8 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Galloway. He's covered by Murray. Grant against Gay. Passes it to Henson. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Galloway, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
White, good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
So it's the Pistons now, after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Henson, and that's collected by Gay.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up. Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
From the stripe, here's Pirtle. Some solid defense from Grant. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He gets that one. Mikhailuk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Shoots from 14. DeRozan's shot is off. And, well, Detroit shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Here's Galloway. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Chris, one thing you have to like about Galloway is that he's always prepared to play.
Yeah, Galloway is the type of player that can see 5 minutes on the floor in one game and then start and play 25 minutes the next one. I mean, just think about that focus or consistency. The production can be hit or miss, but he's a great plug-and-play option for a coach in need of filling minutes.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Trey Lyles comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. Thon Maker's checked in for Detroit. Jordan McRae comes in for Brown. Galloway hits both of them.
And what I like about Galloway is that he knows his role. He doesn't play outside of himself. He's a dependable player.
Murray outside. Pass to Gay. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Murray.
Right. On your right.
Here's Galloway. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Here's McRae. He's got 18. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Now here's Gay. And they double up DeRozan. Murray right side. Lets the 3 fly. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Galloway. Pass to McRae. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the pass to Henson. Here's Galloway. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 23. And they double up DeRozan. Gay outside. Beyond the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to McRae. .116 left to play in the third. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Here's McRae after the basket by San Antonio. Galloway, the pass to Henson. And the layup's good off the glass. Henson's got 8 points.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Murray outside. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got 40 points.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
And slam dunk by Henson. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 19 rebounds.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's DeRozan, guarded closely. From deep. Missed. And so it's San Antonio, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Pistons shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. We've got Medu, Trey Lyles out there with Johnson. Then there's Murray, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Maker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Murray against Knight. Floats one up. To the paint. Maker passes to McRae. With the second effort, and it's Maker laying it in.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
To the middle, here's Medu. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Medu's got his first points in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Walker's running. And Henson sends it back. Knight against Murray. Outside Knight. Down low. Here's Prince. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Murray against Knight. Murray, the pass to Lyles. Rebound by the Pistons. Maker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Prince outside. They get it back. And the dunk by Maker.
At 7'1", you got to box out Maker because he's capable of burning you on the offensive glass.
Pass to Walker. Unloads from 13. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Spurs leading by 20. Johnson outside. To the paint. Let's go.
Hey, right here.
And Walker kicks to Lyles. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Maker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Knight passes to Prince. Here's Maker. Pass to McRae. Prince outside. Johnson over to help. Knight for 3. He's off on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson, the teardrop falls in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Knight kicks to Henson. Inside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Starting.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trey Lyles. Derek White comes in for Johnson. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Detroit, Jeremy Grant comes in for John Henson. And it's Brown in for Jordan McRae. White. And Maker sends it back.
Proving he could be an active defender. Great hustle from Maker to stifle the shooter.
A nice shot by Knight.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
And here's Mills for 3. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brown kicks to Knight. Grant outside. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
Well, he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Knight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Knight. Free throw good. Mills. San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And both free throws good for Mills. Pistons trail by 18. Brown feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Walker. Here's Mills. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Now here's Prince. Grant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
One shot.
Spurs leading by 17. Now Mills. Outside, Walker. Over Prince. It's deflected. And here is Grant. Kicks it to Knight.
Balance it out.
Back to Grant. The dish to Knight. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And Prince comes to help. Walker dishes to Mills. Gay outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
The length that Gay has poses so many issues for defenders, especially when he's going up with the shot.
Relax on the first.
And free throw good from Gay.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And a switcher also for Detroit. Mikhailuk is checked in. And both free throws good for Gay.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pistons trailed by 19. Knight on the wing, covered by Mills. Fade away, and it's Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled it, and really probably why they're trailing.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Now here's Knight. It's Brown on the wing. He kicks to Maker. Outside Knight. From deep three-point range. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
They get a hand on it. Pirtle with the steal. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Brown. Pirtle kicks to White.
What's the roll? Right.
Kicks it out to Gay. Grabs the rebound again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
John Henson's checked in for Thonmaker. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Knight. The pass to Grant. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now, here is Knight. Passes to Mikhailuk. Can they get it? DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Pirtle. Out to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Tries a 3. The rebound by Grant.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Brown outside. Shoots the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Gay's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Mills. And stolen by Knight. The pass to Henson. Down low. Here's Brown. Misses in close. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-3 run. DeRozan against Brown. Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's the lob to the hoop. No good from Grant.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now, here's DeRozan. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Knight. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 46 points.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's Knight. Passes it to Grant. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. The rebound by the Spurs.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Gay. Can't connect from short range.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeMar DeRozan.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
To the paint, here's Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
free throw drops for Gay. So both teams making some changes here. Rudy Gay hits them both. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ellington the pass to Magruder. Dumboya with it. Top the key, Ellington. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Gay outside. Easily taken this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawless.